Yes, and welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac.
I'm Hibbs.
And Hibbs, this is one I literally only found out about yesterday. It's got Bollo Yang. It's got... this is basically like a Cobra Kai reunion before Cobra Kai was a thing. This film came out in 93. What's it called?
It's called Shootfighter, Fight to the Death. And yeah, you say Cobra Kai, so it's got a couple. It's got like
It's got
William-
Johnny Lawrence on
yeah.
it, William, whatever his real
Zadka.
name, and then it's got Martin Cove who plays Kreese.
Yeah.
Both of them is in this
But
film.
it's also got as you say, Bollo Yang
Oh,
who plays Chong Li in the Kumite.
In Bloodsport.
And in Kumite. Yeah,
In the
Bloodsport,
Kumite.
sorry,
And
yeah.
this is basically a rip-off of Bloodsport.
Yeah, basically, it looks like the same movie. So, yeah, I was saying, just joking around.
What was
Like,
your theory?
my theory was like maybe Bollo Yang, he did Bloodsport a few years later or something. Just sort of like turned up whatever at a
And a meeting.
and like I got an idea for a film, guys. Like if they team up and then what's his name, Johnny Lawrence, he dates a news reporter as well. This is just beyond like.
I've got a theory. I've got a fucking theory, Hibbs. Well, based on what you said earlier,
Yeah.
I reckon Bollo got hold of the first draft of the Bloodsport script. So before they changed things and added in a reporter,
Yeah.
he stole this and went, "Hey, this is my script. You want to make a film out of it?" And they're like, "Why does that seem like the first draft of a Bloodsport film?" Don't ask. It's my script.
But yeah, it turns out he's like a good guy in this instead of a bad guy, which he is in Bloodsport. So maybe he wanted to like make sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he like gets to win or something. I don't know, but yeah. So maybe that happened, but then he just basically described the movie in like a whole different way, and then they just filmed that, and it looked like it's basically a budget version of Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. So this should be interesting. The fact that Bollo's a good guy, because even in the trailer, like when you look at him, you're like, he still looks like a bad guy. Like there's his face isn't anything, but it's like he's going to be the bad guy. But I read up apparently he's a good guy.
Yeah. So Johnny Lawrence, William Zadka, who plays Johnny Lawrence, he looks like he's the main guy in there.
One of them, isn't he?
One of the main guys, maybe the Van Damme type of guy.
I'm not sure because he's in it. Then there's another
Kreese is a
dude.
fighter in there.
We're gonna have to find out, I think.
Obviously, Bollo Yang's a fighter in there.
Yeah.
He's a good guy in it.
Well, I just say no more. Let's just find out in it at this stage, because until we watch it, we're not gonna know, are we? Really? So
yeah, let's give it a go.
I hope you enjoy this, because we're hoping to enjoy this. Fingers crossed. Like, and if I eat my words. But I got a feeling this might be a spud. I don't know if it's bad luck, but I don't know. Anyway, let's watch a film. Back with you soon.
Let's go for it.
Yes, welcome back. Right, so we've just watched this film, Shootfighter.
What was it again? Why have I forgotten the name?
Shootfighter.
Shootfighter, Fight to the
Fight
Death.
to the Death.
Yeah.
So basically, it's kind of like a Bloodsport mixed with a load of other fucking films, really, isn't it? It's mainly Bloodsport, you know what I mean?
Bloodsport.
As you were saying with that
Street
theme about like, this is basically Bollo went to like someone and said, "Look, this is the first draft of like Bloodsport," and he basically said, "Let's just do this," because Bollo's basically Van Damme in a way in this film, isn't he?
I don't know, because he's training to.
It was a mad film. So it starts off with Bollo, like opens up action packed, doesn't it? He's in the fucking competition, isn't he? Straight away.
It starts off him fighting some random guy in a competition.
Bollo's style is just like stop and look at you, isn't it? After doing something, he's so sinister.
Calm and collective.
He's always looking so sinister all the time.
What's he don't chuck some powder in your eyes though?
He is a cheating bastard. He is a cheating bastard.
Must obviously be back in the day when he was fighting in this tournament where basically they any fighting goes and they've got weapons. They can do anything they want basically, and whoever wins is either the person's either got to be deeply
like an extreme
dead,
sport,
but pretty much dead. They got to kill him to win. Like
we gotta mention, basically, this needs to be talked about. This is a prequel to Cobra Kai. It's got Kreese, Martin Cove.
Yeah.
It's got Johnny Lawrence, who is William Zack, and basically, because we were joking the whole way through this when this is a prequel, as the film goes on more, like the Zack, Johnny Lawrence's character starts acting like Johnny Lawrence. Cove acts exactly like Cove, and like it was just mad.
To put it in a nutshell, what Mac's trying to say is that basically between the Karate Kids and Cobra Kai, this is what happened in Johnny Lawrence's life.
It's 100%. If you watch
Yeah.
this under the influence now of watching Cobra Kai, you're in it, bro, because throughout
Mm.
this whole thing, we're like, that explains this. It's basically a Cobra Kai prequel, this is. I wonder, right, when they were actually filming Cobra Kai, if both of them, when Kreese came in, he went, hey, remember that fucking film we done, Shootfighter?
Mm.
Really fucking similar to this, isn't it? I wonder if they brought it up and said, mate, Shootfighter could be a prequel to Cobra Kai. I wonder if they had that conversation. So yeah, you got Bolo Young, Chung-Li from the Bloodsport films. It's like
Chong-Li, yeah.
Is it Chong or
Chong-Li.
It's Chong-Li.
Chong-Li, yeah, Chong-Li.
So it's all reversed. Basically, he's like Van Damme's character in this film, or like similar to that. Because there's points where the bad guys are looking at him, and it's like which is Martin Cove who plays fucking Chong-Li's part. But yeah, so he has a fight, and then basically he beats a dude, and then Martin Cove has a fight with the guy then, and it shows the difference between them, because Martin Cove will having a little moment where it's like, he's gone by the throat, I'm like, is he gonna rip his throat out? He's gonna rip his throat out. He fucking rips his throat out, and then I'm like, oh my god, and straight after that, you were saying...
Yeah, like basically, yeah. So
Tell
if
him,
you think
tell
about
him.
it, so basically, right, this is the first reference to Bloodsport. So
Yeah,
in Bloodsport, you've got Jean-Claude Van Damme when he meets a guy, Jackson, who's fighting there. Basically, Kreese is... He looks a bit like... Well, I mean, I said he looks a bit like him. I'm not really sure. Maybe a skinny version. But a similar character to him, basically, right?
yeah.
And so he has a fight in Bloodsport, but he's a good guy in Bloodsport. But in this one, he's a bad guy. Kreese is a bad guy.
Sounds confusing.
Yeah, Kobe Kreese, yeah. But he has a fight in Bloodsport, and he beats the guy, and then he points at Chun-Li, and he's like, yeah, I want you, man. I want you next, man. And it's like this similar character in you, but he's a bad guy, not a good guy. He does a similar thing, and he looks at him like Bollo in this, and he's like, you're the person I'm gonna fight next. And he does this obviously,
But it's like
away,
what
but yeah.
Bolo does to Van. Yeah, but they
No,
also,
it's what Jackson does.
But
to
there's
Chun-Li,
also
except he's a
there's
good
also
guy.
a scene in
Yeah.
the original
But
Bloodsport
what Bollo
with
does to
Bolo.
Van Damme.
But
yeah.
what's weird, it's like what the guy does to Bolo in this is what Bolo does to Van Damme, and Bolo's playing a Van Damme character in this
Basically,
film.
when he says, "You are next."
Guy, even looked at him, bro. Even looked at him. Yes. Rip his throat out. That'd be incredible.
Please say to him, you in
He
there."
ripped his throat out. He done it. He fucking. Bro, I was saying that fucking about. I thought he was going to be corny. He was going to break his neck. He ripped his
He actually
fucking
did
throat
it.
out. I'm
Brutal.
sorry, I got so excited. I
That's
wasn't expecting
brutal.
that. That was,
Yeah.
bro. This film.
Please come to Chong-Li and say, "You were next."
Yeah, please, please.
Now I fight you. You fight no one. You disgrace the art of shoot fighting. Your provincial rules are a disgrace, old man.
Oh my God. Right, everybody watch Bloodsport before you watch this movie.
Everyone has watched Bloodsport.
Watch
It's fine.
Bloodsport. Yeah, probably have actually. That's a good point.
You watched that live. We did. You are.
Yeah,
it's,
something like
bro,
that.
this
Although
film
you
is
said-
mad in
yeah.
the sense of Bolo was playing a Van Damme role versus. This is basically Bloodsport. Bloodsport reversed.
It's like I say, like Bollo came. He must have come up with this idea and explained it all in a different way, and it was the same movie though.
Literally. Then, to prove our fucking Cobra Kai reference, after the credits roll, because me and him were like, oh man, that was a great...
He's a bloody karate instructor.
Fucking Johnny Lawrence. I'm going to call him Johnny
Yeah.
Lawrence, William. I'm going to call him Johnny Lawrence because this is a Cobra Kai fucking prequel. He's fucking teaching a class. But he's all really nice. He's not like, quiet, shut up. None of that. He's really nice, which was spinning me out, man. It was like, he's super young and super nice. And hey, how you doing? It's like, nah, that's not Johnny Lawrence. But wait, because the film turns.
That's it for today, class. Cheerio.
He's too nice. It's weird. It's weird.
Class dismissed.
No, you got to tell him, shut up.
Maybe it's just for the kids.
Quiet.
It's just kids though, isn't it? So you
No,
could be getting
Johnny
through.
Lawrence, shut
Yeah.
up, quiet. You know what I mean? But yeah, so he's starting off, and then this other dude comes from town, his friend, who he's with the sister of this friend, and he comes into town, and he's like, hey, great to
Yeah,
see
and
you.
this guy seems like he's fucking Johnny Lawrence over the like Ruben and
Well, Johnny Lawrence is Ruben,
yeah.
and the other dude, I can't remember his fucking name.
He sounds like his name's Nick something in there. Nick.
But he turns up to town, basically, and Johnny Lawrence is all like, oh, it's great to see you. Then YOLO, keep in mind, Bollo I'm saying YOLO because we joked earlier saying Bollo, wherever you live, YOLO and all that shit. And it's fucking stuck in my head. That'll come into play. But Bollo is the instructor. And then, so Johnny Lawrence then with the new guys, like, hey, can I miss class? Because, like, you know, my mates come, I haven't seen him. And Bolo's like, okay. And it's like, whoa. There's a scene where Bollo didn't like punch someone in the face. It was weird seeing him not like being a bad guy. What? Why is Bollo here? Why does he look like a bad guy?
It's just Chong Li.
Everything about him, like he's supposed to be the good guy. Just look. I just get bad guy vibes all over. Like I would slash you with a knife. What do you think about Bollo not being a bad guy? Like, even though he weren't a bad guy, he still came across sinister.
Yeah, it didn't suit him. He was weird.
He still came across as a bad guy. So then it skips to a scene with a guy. The ring guy is wearing women's gay show stuff, and he's got tit implants because out there, he clearly has tit implants. They don't really talk much about that. Weird. But then they bring in the one character. If you've seen Mortal Kombat 95, the first one. Remember the monk who fights Liu Kang? Liu Kang's first fight with the sticks and that? He fucking comes in. I'm like, oh, yo, that's a monk from Mortal Kombat. Here we go. So Mortal Kombat, he's a monk who fights Liu Kang. Yeah. Remember on the beach?
Yeah,
and he just gets the fucking wheel kick, knocks him out. I hope the monk wins this fight, because I've never seen him win a fight in a film, this guy.
He's destroying him, right?
Yeah, but they start that way and then lose, don't they? I don't know, he's on Cove's side, so maybe...
Oh, he's getting cocky now. He's checked... Oh, no, they got to set the weapons on him,
Both got really confused then. Oh,
he's got skills.
Oh shit!
He's got skills.
Yeah. Why does it people keep diving?
Yeah.
Like what would diving do? Oh, the neck slash is it? Go on. Is he breaking a neck or slashing? Slashing. And we're like, oh fuck. They kill him, and that confirms. Oh shit, mate! This is not a Bloodsport slash. This is a death sport.
Yeah, they gotta die basically.
People dying. Like, you know, so they're showing that, and then it goes to a scene where Johnny Lawrence is in a fucking bar, innit, bro? And that's what you're joking about, innit? Can you remember the bar scene where he's in there, and you're saying, oh, this is showing where Johnny Lawrence comes in, because him and his mate goes in there, and they get into a fight in the bar because they're playing pool, and then 3 fucking guys come in. They're like, oh, we'll walk away. And they say, yeah, the guy goes, do you want one more game? He goes, go on, and gives him the stick. Do you remember that scene then?
Yeah, and then obviously they just had a fight with them, but it was only really like, I don't really know what happened other than the fight.
It was a quick fight, really, but you know, that's why I related then to Johnny Lawrence. Like, this is more Johnny Lawrence style, having a fight like that. It's so weird seeing Johnny not like jaded and just like constantly pissed off, though. Like, quite in a happy mood. It's so weird.
He hasn't really been in a match yet, has he?
That's what I mean, bro. I'm just not used to seeing him like not pissed off. So that kick and punch at the same time. He's on the floor. What the fuck? Fair play. He's always had the moves on him, bro.
He's still karate, this is maybe he must like some sort of karate fight.
Do you reckon, bro?
Yeah.
I got a theory.
I reckon he knows karate.
I've got a theory, bro. Yeah. Something that's going to open up the portals of dimension if you're ready for it, bro. This is a Johnny Lawrence story before Cobra Kai. This is what he was doing in his time, but they haven't called him Johnny. But really, that's Johnny Lawrence.
That could be, bro. That could be.
This is what happened. Yeah. That's why Cove's in here. Because Cove's been keeping an eye on him the whole time, bro.
I gotta be honest.
That actually does sound like it could be Johnny Lawrence's life. Like.
This is the Cobra Kai prequel, but the sequel to Karate Kid.
Yeah. Because he's he didn't bother with his kids, so he went away, did all this shit, like
it's adding up, innit? Like after the fucking thing,
and that's why. And she goes to him. Oh yeah, you've got a match. You're gonna be ready for tomorrow, and he's like, you should be training. It's like, well, hang on. He has had a training session in the bar.
In the bar, it's like he's just had a spa in the bar. He's just had a spa in the bar, so you don't need to worry about that no more.
He just had a training session in the bar.
Yeah, true. Actually, he's had a bit of a spa.
He's good. He's ready.
He had a spa in the bar, didn't he?
Spa in the bar.
We'll keep her.
Oh, but fancy having a few drinks, having a spa down the bar. And then basically goes to like one of the guys who lost in the competition earlier, and the guy's like, "Fuck you, you're pathetic." And it's a guy I think is from Force 7. We were saying the overweight
Force 5.
Force 5.
Force 5.
Overweight Ken.
Yeah.
And I was saying, Hibbs, this is a dude in the film I'm sure me and you watched, and Hibbs was like, "That's overweight Ken." So if it is, I'll put it in the edit here. If that is the same guy, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, that was definitely. It looked like it was oversized Ken from Force 5. Yeah, not 7. Look out for Force 7, by the way. Look out. Watch his face.
This guy in the back, I recognise him. See him right in the back?
Did I hear that?
Fuck, what was it, bro? It's a film I think me and you watched recently, mate. He's in. It's another Kung Fu film. I'm sure it's one me and you might have watched, bro. But that guy in the back is in a film we've seen recently, I'm sure. So it's going to be one I'd probably watch with you. 100% recognise him.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
This guy here.
Yeah.
Hey, the noises are great.
Mate,
this
it's not oversized Ken, is it? From Force 5?
Stop! At least he's getting straight into it, though.
This fight is pathetic.
Yeah, that's right, you battering, boy. I think that's
It's
who
not
it is.
oversized Ken from Force 5, is it?
I don't know, bro. It could be. There's a possibility, bro. I tell you what, right?
That's oversized Ken, bro.
I think it could be. I think I told you I recognised him, bro. I think that's who it might be.
Yeah. But that was definitely him from Force 5.
It's the same actor.
So
Same actor. And then he mentions, they bring up to fucking Johnny and the other guy, "Hey, we can get him in competitions for money," and they're like, "Whatever, okay, we'll humour it." So it goes to the competition now where Johnny is just in a normal like competitions with Johnny and the other guy. They have that little karate competition, not much to mention except Johnny wins it basically by 1 point. What? We haven't seen the other guy hit him once and he got 2 points each.
What? Unless he was repeating.
No, he said 2.2 points. We've only ever seen our main guy hit him twice. And that's it, wins, so. Look, he's behind him again, bro.
Look at those sunglasses he got.
Insane, bro. Is he blind? Yeah, Johnny done him, bro. So when they did the fight competition, before they fight each other, the fucking sister who's going out with Johnny Lawrence, to the ponytail guy who's her brother, she goes, "I want you to meet my friend." When she turns up, you're like, okay. Each to their own, but okay. So me and him are just like, whatever. And then basically, when he loses the competition to Johnny, then she's like, the sister's knocking him off. She goes, "But I thought you'd done fucking really well, blah, blah, blah." And then they try and have like a little bit of like a romantic scene with him, which I nearly spewed up at. But who knows? I'm not just saying it. No disrespect to the actress. Don't give a fuck. Let's just call a spade a spade. Knows a nose. We start making jokes like, "I bet she knows what's going on. Here's a lady friend."
Wow, you look great. Hey, nice
And lucky, mate. Jesus.
to tell you about my girlfriend. This is Jill. Hi.
I'm not being funny, right? I don't give a fuck who this offends. If that woman did that to me, my sister, I'd go on site. "Are you fucking introducing me to her? Are you fucking mad?"
Look at that honky.
I'm sorry, but nah, man.
He's getting a bit nosy.
That was
It is what it is,
fucking
bro.
hilarious, bro.
He's also trying to prove something.
Oh my god.
He knows he's getting late, bro. Who knows what they might get up to?
Bet she is nosing around in it though.
Yeah, I wonder what she knows about the situation, bro.
Yeah.
I wonder if she knows who knows what's going on.
Mm. She knows exactly what the plan was.
So they introduced these pair. There was this pointless like little love fucking scene that went on, which just didn't go anywhere. Then the two of them were just hanging out, Johnny and the other dude. That's when you have a slight little bit of confrontation just to try and make Johnny's character show that he's going a bit on the dark side and the other guy staying on the light path, which they go into more, but that's just showing
Yeah, I remember this
a
bit.
dope little car they show, which we liked.
Yeah, so that's a bit where they pull up in that car
Man, you got a bladder the size of a golf ball.
This guy.
Ruben Patterson.
Has he got 10-year bed hair or something? Like, just had bed hair for 10 years or something?
And also been on a bender for 10 years at the same time. Look at
He's
this.
just pulled out a flick knife,
Look
like,
at
just out of
this.
nothing.
One John.
Christ.
I was so close to spitting out my beer then. Fucking hell.
He's given him about 50 punches.
So we should.
And he's still getting there.
What the hell you doing? He had a knife. Not after the first punch.
Oh,
It's a,
sorry, what?
this is 100% a prequel to Johnny. He starts losing it. He's breaking, bro. Like, some guy just starts on him. Yeah, Johnny freaks out, and that's when we're saying this is Cobra Kai. She's like, bang, 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 bang.
That's a
The
little
other
bit
guy
later,
says
yeah.
stop. That was actually, yeah, good mention, actually, Hibbs, because he does do that. Like, there's loads of little intricate scenes that happen really quick in this film. Like, so I'm skipping through it to try and remind myself, but there's little
Yeah.
things that happen. Good show, because he does that, and it starts showing that he's going more on the dark side. That's what they're trying to do.
But that guy's really...
Yeah, the other guy's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
When he turns up and we're like laughing, he looks all like roughed up, and we're laughing.
He's
And
like, who the fuck is this guy?
yeah, it's like this
Literally.
guy. And then Johnny just beats
Yeah,
the guy.
he's like
funny.
angry as well when he's punching him. Like he goes mad. Like on,
Full on angry.
yeah.
Full on.
But then like yeah, that's the point as well about that scene because he gives him about 50 punches,
Yeah.
and then he said, oh yeah, the guy
He's like
pulled a knife.
stank punching him.
The guy pulled a switchblade out on him, don't he?
Yeah.
He's supposed to switchblade out on him. So he's like, obviously, Ruben goes net. He gets him about 50 punches. Then the guy just gets that blood on his face
And just runs away.
And then that Nick guy comes in and he's like, whoa, what are you doing? He's like, he had a knife. And he's like, yeah, but not after one punch.
Not
and I
after
was
the
just
first
like, hang
punch.
on a minute. If you pulled a knife on me, you'd
Yeah.
have the same, like, no.
Yeah, I'd punch him 50 times. If you had the intention of trying
Yeah.
to kill me, I'd fucking shank you back.
But considering how many times he pummeled him in the face, I can't believe he just
Yeah, he just
stood up
gets
and walked away.
Runs away, easy. So them two then basically being invited to this competition, haven't they? So then they're looking through the thing and they're seeing the people like being proper vicious
Yeah.
and stuff. And they're like, oh fuck, have we got a bit further into our own thing? The guy comes, speaks to him, which we see a bit later, and he talks about, oh, it's for teams, just to try and set the rules of the film. Not really relevant. So each character basically has a fight each. They both fucking win their fights, don't they? Ah! Is he kissing him? No. Choking him out.
He bit
Anything
him.
goes. Anything goes. Respect to him. Anything
Yeah.
goes. Oh, this dude's fucking him up.
He's nails, friend. He's nails.
This guy is nailed. It's Johnny Lawrence getting fucked up, though.
From now.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Is he pinning it?
He's not impressed. Oh, break his leg.
Oh, right.
Break his
Oh, he
leg.
got stamping on his chest.
Why is he not breaking his leg?
You think he'd be screwed then? He's getting...
He's getting
Bastard.
destroyed, bro. What's
he
going
doing?
on?
What is this about? Why is he doing that for? Is he fixing the setup, but now he's winning anyway? Oh, well.
Why is this
I
happening?
don't know. Why is he? What is he doing? He fucked the whole fighter.
Yeah. He was winning as well. Yeah, he was coming back and beating him.
They wanted them to do that. They wanted them to do it. So they fight each other. Or something, probably.
And then it goes, we see that 4-7 guy again, and we're like...
Yeah,
what the fuck?
oversized Ken comes in and beats a few people up.
At this stage now, so they've won their fights, and the guy comes into him and says, look, if you stay around and do a fight soon after, I'll pay you 10 grand. The guy goes, nah, 15. All right, then 15 each. So he rings a girlfriend, basically, to say, look, I'm going to be a bit longer, but I'm going to be bringing back a lot more money. You know, she knew they were going out there to fight, and she starts pulling a hissy fit. We're like, love, he's going there for another week. Give the guy a break. He should start a fucking fighting competition. He's going to fight more, make 3 times as much money. You know you would love that, but then she has a hissy fit about it, doesn't she, that fucking woman? And then whatever, like, so she was a pointless character.
What about my feelings, huh? So where you going
Every
now?
fucking good. Every fucking time.
I go and I do something for myself.
Mate, this came out in 93, went into 2022. Shit doesn't change. Really annoying. there's a little random scene where Bollo interacts with a kid. Then it cuts to Bollo trying to be all nice with kids in the class and that. That was very strange.
Yeah.
I found that very strange. Like, just Bollo being nice with the kids. He was like, no, I'm used to Bollo being a serial killer. No good. What the fuck? Huh? What? What?
Weird shit going on there.
Yo, mum, was that extremely weird to you then?
Yeah, it was a bit weird, yeah.
A bit?
What the fuck was going on?
Like that... I know that was like only a few seconds, but they're the moments that catch you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll leave that where it is. I think the movie's about like Ruben and this Nick guy, or Johnny Lawrence and this other guy.
I think
And
so, yeah.
yeah, I think it's about Johnny Lawrence and Terry Silver's son, but it's not. It's just about you know.
Well, the whole point is really about Bollo, isn't it? So basically, following that, you know, Johnny speaks to his missus, they have a bit of troubles here, whatever. There's a weird scene where the guy with the ponytail is rubbing his helmet when Bollo's in the
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
And then he speaks to Bollo.
Terry's son, yeah.
That was a bit fucking strange.
That's all I
Like,
see.
he's rubbing his helmet while Bollo comes up to him. That's dodgy as fuck.
Hey Bollo!
Hey, Bollo.
Being YOLO!
Hey, Bollo. Hey.
Hey YOLO Bollo!
Hey, Bollo, you only YOLO. And at this stage now, Johnny's gone, well, fuck you, I'm going to go my own way, you do your own thing, I'm going to win this competition. They have like the stupid divide, so Johnny's going down the dark path, ponytail guy with Bollo is going on the right path, and they got loads of little montages now where Johnny's just beating people up and going into street fights with like Mexicans, and he gets into street fights, he fights the same people twice. But like, so he's going down this path, isn't he? Basically, of evil to train himself. I
Yeah,
guess.
because of the Mex. Because that's the one bit actually. Doesn't he say to Bollo? He goes, the one bit that's a funny scene actually, which you need to put in there because he goes, "Want to go to Mexico? No."
Yeah, he goes like, no. He's like, well, okay, fucking hell.
It's just such a straight, yeah.
I want you to come to Mexico with me.
No.
It's like the most words he said the whole fucking
Screw the
movie.
National.
So direct, like.
So Johnny's like fighting, like getting involved in street fights and being more vicious with it, which is, I'm saying, Cobra Kai, no mercy, that whole attitude, bro. It's just like, this is fucking Johnny
Strike
Lawrence.
first, strike hard,
Yeah.
no mercy.
Strike hard, strike
Yeah.
first, no mercy. It's like, this is Johnny Lawrence for sure, his character. And then the other guy with the same, like doing shit with Bollo, whatever. Bollo's not impressed at all. In the slight, look at him. Why is she just standing here? Oh, Johnny Lawrence, this is a prequel.
He's fighting the essays
Of
now.
course he is. Johnny is going the evil route, and the other guy's doing the honest route. Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
This is Cobra
That's
Kai.
he's fighting Diaz's real dad, bro.
Was it strike first, strike hard, no remorse? What's it?
No mercy.
No mercy. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. That's exactly what he's doing. This is a Cobra Kai prequel.
Yeah, he was fighting Diaz's real dad, bro. When we went to see him.
Yeah. Mate, it is. It's Diaz's dad.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Well, mate, why is no one talking about the fact this is the first Cobra Kai thing? This is Cobra Kai. His training was standing there and being punched in the face.
Oh, they're doing training montage,
Look.
obviously. Yeah.
His training
Hit me
is
more. Go on, hit me again. Yeah.
There's a weird scene when they have a basketball scene with the little kid. Remember that scene?
Yeah, Bolo's teaching him to throw a basketball backwards for some reason. I don't know whether that's part of the training, but
Weird scene, but we should mention it
Yeah.
because of how fucking weird it was and shit.
yeah, it
Like,
was
you know what I
weird,
mean?
Yeah.
Look
Are
at
they have
this.
to pick on a kid now?
Are they gonna? Yeah, it looks like they're about to pick on a kid. Yeah. What's going on?
Used to get in the NBA with that shit.
What's the point of this? Miss. Yeah. You're gonna get one in eventually.
My first goal would have been better than that.
I know. At this stage, I was kind of getting towards like building up to the end fight, and you have this one guy who's introduced with a fucking snake, mate, and he's like Voldo from Soul Calibur. He's like gimpy, like proper campy as fuck, man. And then he ends up fucking, who's the dude he fights? That big dude, innit? Remember that dude who fights him, the campy guy? and he's like just doing
Oh
weird
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So it's basically like it was actually like seemed like a similar match to the again referencing Bloodsport, where the big guy,
The sumo guy and
yeah,
the
sumo guy,
Indian,
Japanese guy, and the monkey
the monkey Indian
looking
stuff.
guy
That's
fighting
the
each
monkey
other. I actually thought he was gonna do the same thing and get him in a beer rug at one point.
Oh, what are you doing, you weird fuck? He's just licking his. Oh,
Why was he for snake?
I don't know, but he was licking it and he kissed it, and now he's acting all fairy-like. I don't like what this guy's doing with his snake. He needs to stay away. This guy's weird, mate.
Fucking fake the snake like.
Yeah, fake the snake. You're right.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like Voldo from fucking Soul Calibur. Look at this, bro. Mate, if I lost a fight to this guy, I would commit suicide. If this guy ever, bro, if this guy ever beat me up, man, I would end it, mate. You've lost any dignity of a man.
Look at this guy. It's like the
he-
monkey guy.
Voldo. No, Voldo. Remember Soul Calibur? And he's all
Yeah.
like, this is Voldo, bro. Before he put the gimp suit on.
It also feels like though in the Kumite with the big guy, is it a Japanese guy or something or Hong fights the monkey guy. It feels
it's,
like
it's the same thing,
yeah,
bro.
it feels like that.
It's the same
bro,
thing.
He's all his stance
Yep.
on the floor.
Yep.
He's big.
Yep.
If he gets him in a bear rug now, bro, I'm
breaks
just
his back.
telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's trying it. He's doing it. Oh,
No,
he's
he's breaking
get
his
away,
neck
get
instead.
away. Yeah, he's...
Mate, if you lose to this weirdo, man, oh, bro, imagine this is a guy who beat you up.
This can't be the final
Look how weird he is, bro. It's supposed to be snake style.
He's slapping in the face.
Yeah,
His brutal
fucking-
finish as well to that match. He
How does he kill him? How do you end? Do you remember?
he
Do you remember?
he punches him through his chest.
Yeah,
He puts his
KOs
fist
him.
through his chest and bloody grabs his like arteries out. Yeah,
It's
it's hard.
hard.
Yeah, it's
He
actual hard.
no
Yeah.
fatality as a guy, like.
He
Is he
put
ripping
a
his heart
hole
out?
in him, bro.
Yo,
He
he
put a
KO'd him!
hole in him.
He fucking KO'd him! Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, that was
I
brutal.
am well impressed. Bro, he straight up KO'd him.
Is that even possible to punch your
If you
fist through
KO,
somebody though?
if you KO, yeah.
If you yeah, super fist like. Yeah.
You're so right, Hibbs, and so happy you remember that, because he has him up against a cage and he just goes, "Bro," and it's like,
Yeah, ridiculous.
Wow.
Ridiculous, yeah.
mate,
Literally
thank
just-
you. I'm so happy if you mentioned that, because that was one of the best scenes of the film. So, like, this gimp guy, yeah, finally gets his fucking heart torn out, which was quite funny, in my opinion. And at this stage, you're like, this is basically just Bloodsport, but everyone has to die. And then they just show a couple of other people fighting, and they chuck the weapons in to remind you, oh yeah, weapons get involved, the guy gets his neck slashed. The whole time, Johnny Lawrence is sweating, like,
Looking shocked, like you haven't seen this so far, like, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what that was about.
even though
like.
he's fully aware that
Yeah.
weapons are going to get involved in that, like, but whatever. So, what do you reckon happens at the end, right? I reckon our two main guys will end up fighting each other. They'll be like, no, we won't continue. Bollo will get involved and fight fucking Code.
You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
Yeah. Hang on.
He grabbed him by the dick! He just grabbed him by the dick!
It looks like fucking the 118 men are fighting each other. Literally like.
Yeah. Intense look on Code's face, like, snap his neck. Do the whole. Go on, there it is. There he was. So then it goes to the Texas dude who fights the other guy.
Yeah, it looks like the two 118 guys are fighting each other, like literally. Look fucking ridiculous.
Literally, the wigs on him, it's incredible.
Yeah, or the ultimate one.
And he just does a neck snap of him, and it's like, it's a bit
Yeah,
pathetic.
ridiculous.
And then the dude from Mortal Kombat, the monk we talked about earlier, who fights Liu Kang, he catches up with Ponytail Guy, who's decided to try and sabotage this whole event. He's like, I can't let Johnny Lawrence fucking die on his own, I'm going to go save him. So fucking he goes in a warehouse to sneak in, and Monk Guy sees him, and he's like, we won't fight here. One scene happens of a fight, and he's in the fucking same warehouse, just like, I don't know, a few meters down, but he's happy to
Yeah.
fight there? Whatever. And at this stage, like, we're like, what the fuck's we having a fight? They're having a pretty decent fight, and the thing is, he pulls out, literally, keep in mind, this film came out in 93. He pulls out wood. These wood, like, what are they, like bamboo sticks, yeah?
Mm.
In 1995, 2 years after this, he fights Liu Kang in the exact same way and loses. This film came out in 93, and he's got the bamboo sticks the same way, and he's fighting the guy with the bamboo sticks. It's like, man, this is Mortal Kombat before Mortal Kombat happened. Snap his arm, snap his arm, snap his arm. Oh. No, last time you done this in Mortal Kombat, you got fucked up. Don't do it, mate. 2 years from now, you do this in Mortal Kombat and you get beaten. This is mad. This is how he gets beaten up in Mortal Kombat.
This is how you got the part, because he did that stick
Yeah,
thing.
it was the same thing, bro. But he loses in this, and he's gonna lose in Mortal Kombat the same way. Fucking hell, like.
Right, respect gone.
Are you gonna kill him or just knock him out? Just knock him out, right? I was gonna say, there's no way he's just gonna kill him, so that'll be sort of character. And then, yeah, it goes to that fucking weird guy, doesn't it? Like, with the stick, like, who's making all them weird fucking noises.
Oh, yeah, that
and,
guy.
like, the monkey guy, and just...
Yeah, he wasn't even
I
like
never
Asian, but he was
freaked
making, like, Bruce Lee noises the
Yeah.
whole fight. And he was, like, at one point, he was even on the cage going, oh,
Like a monkey,
what
like,
was it?
you know?
Like, you know, like when, go back to Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat, you know, when he does the kick and he was like that, doing that on the cage. I don't
He's
know
like
why.
pumping the
Yeah.
cage going in.
Yeah, it was very strange. That
Weird
was.
fucker,
Yeah.
but luckily he does get fucked up if I remember right, doesn't he? He gets the guy slashes his fucking thing, so it's like cool, whatever, he's dead, he gets fucking killed.
This guy been watching too much Bruce Lee.
Far too much.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck? You sound like a cat.
I know, like a dying cat. Or a really ill cat.
Yeah. What the fuck is he doing? He's not even like Chinese or nothing though. You see those guys, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Making Bruce Lee noise.
Yeah.
It's his fucking arm, bro. He zombied him. He zombied him.
Has he got something wrong with him?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, yeah.
I think his name is Shadow actually. That's the big.
Snap his fucking neck. At this stage, because Ponytail guy is beating the guy, he's taken out another guard to infiltrate this, like, kumite, we should say, like, because it's a kumite, basically. Again, he done this earlier in the film.
Oh my god.
Ah, here we go, finally,
Hawk.
Ruben.
Like.
Hawk?
Yeah.
That's another fucking reference to fucking
Yeah,
Cobra Kai.
yeah.
Yo! This is Cobra Kai the prequel, bro.
He probably told him to call himself Hawk, didn't he? He said get a
Bro,
name like.
this is all adding up in every way. Martin and then Johnny the whole time is sweating like, fuck, my name's getting called. Finally gets called by the guy you were on about, looks like Tina Turner. Talk about
Oh
Tina
my
Turner.
god, yeah, I forgot about that. So
Talk about Tina Turner.
yeah, so he's like, yeah, so like, it's one guy, he comes into it, like, I don't think he's really been in the whole movie, so all of a sudden, it was like, straight away, he starts like, talking to it, I can't remember warning him all
the film, he's
Yeah.
him lippity.
and at that point, I was like, oh, it looks like Tina Turner with the bodybuilder, like,
Yeah.
like, literally.
Yeah.
I hope you bought your body bag.
Did you see the intenseness, bro? Alright, you
Oh
stay
my
off the
God.
steroids, you fucking crazy cunt. Like,
It's fucking Tina Turner with the bodybuilder, like. Literally.
yeah. Look at this.
Simply the best. He just says he's gonna cry all the time.
Yeah, he looks like an
he's
emo,
so
doesn't he?
emotional.
Stupid emo,
Yeah.
bro. He's an emo.
Yeah, so emotional.
He's like a roided up emo.
And this guy, like, but he's supposed to be like a guy that's gonna. He keeps warning him, oh, this is gonna be bad if you're in this and stuff like that. Like, but he's just like, yeah, he seems such an emotional guy.
Yeah,
Like,
he seems like a proper
Yeah.
emo. He always looks like really depressed all the
Yeah.
time, doesn't he? Even when the people fight, he's like that, with his head down. But then finally he gets matched up, doesn't he? With
he fights Ruben.
With
Yeah.
Ruben. So, like, do you remember that fight in general then? Because they have the little fight and he has a mad eyes. Basically, they have swords. And he's all, like, doing that. They get cut and little bits and bobs.
He does get slashed, don't he, then? So Ruben gets slashed in that fight.
In the back and
Um,
on the arm.
Then at the I mean, it's kind of like, you know, not much going on. Obviously, a few hits. He's doing a, but he's got the sword then over him at the head at the end.
Look at his eyes.
I'm simply the best.
I'm going to kill you, yeah.
Better than all the
Possessed.
rest. I'm a Cheetah Turtle monster. Literally.
It is cool. Aya, aya, aya. Oh, double sword action. Go on, fuck him up, son.
Oh, Lord. So then Kobe Creek, then
Kobe
goes, he
Crease.
turns on, he literally goes, finish him.
Yeah.
like
It's like
Mortal
that, and then
Kombat,
like
yeah.
Mortal Kombat, like, 'cause
So
we
then
see
he just-
Shang Tsung
yeah.
finish
And
him.
you don't have it in him to kill him.
No.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Yeah.
Shang Tsung. Alright, Shang Tsung. Fucking hell.
So then the guy on the emotional Tina Turner bodybuilder guy is like on the floor, and he gets up to go again, and he just dives into his sword like the sword just goes, and he's like, I don't understand why it happened.
Johnny
like,
had the sword at him, not impaled. And he looks up and he goes, and the guy goes, finish him. He goes, no, I won't finish him. So the guy, like you said, at the bottom, he's there, he's fine. He goes,
yeah, literally
Jumped into the blade.
jumped into a sword like.
and then Johnny's all like, oh, I killed him. It's like, no, that dude jumped into your blade. Don't feel fucking bad.
Hit him.
Break him. No, he's going to cause himself. If he just stayed down,
Oh my
he just-
god.
whoa, he just jumped into the blade. This dude's suicidal. Johnny Lawrence stood there, didn't even know, and he's like, whoa, you just jumped in my blade. This guy's crazy.
He just emptied his own guts on the
Yeah.
floor. What?
You didn't
Why
kill
are
him.
they-
Don't feel bad. He jumped in your blade, mate.
Why are they attacking?
They're going to make him fight each other.
Oh yeah.
They're going to make him fight each other. Bolo, where the fuck are you? Because then there's a scene after where Johnny's looking in the mirror all like, I can't believe I did this. It's like, yo, the dude committed suicide on your blade. Or so
Yeah, that made no sense of it. And like,
I was really fucking dumb. So then basically when the guy's infiltrating, oh yeah, it does have a quick scene then with Johnny's, no, the girl that Johnny's seeing, which is Ponytail's sister, where she goes to Bolo. Somehow she knows about it, going, they're going to be in danger. She somehow knows about it and tells Bolo, never explained, whatever. So he's like, I'm going to have to make my way down there. So naturally, Ponytail guy gets fucking captured, doesn't he? And then he goes, right, you got to fight someone. If you, I want to take Johnny's place, and that's the deal. So Johnny's in a ring. He's running to the fucking ring. You can clearly see Johnny's in it. He's all pumped in that. He gets there. He's like, I'm ready for the fight. He's clearly seen Johnny, but he's there and he goes, I've got to fight you, Johnny. It's like, what?
that was ridiculous.
You
Yeah.
saw him in a ring and you run into the ring and then you decide to go no, even though you've
What?
been
I'm
in.
fighting you? I know, like it's like
You
it's like
saw him and you run. He's running all pumped, ready for it and that.
They
So
looked
that
at
was
each
funny,
other.
yeah.
They looked at each other and
Yeah.
they were both like, oh, still shocked.
But he went in there not to fight Ruben, so why is he acting all pumped?
No, it's
Because he went in there to purposely say, I'm taking Ruben's place. So why is he now
He's
acting
gonna
all...
tell him what's going on when he's fighting him.
So why is he acting all hype?
Fucking crazy. I won't fight you. You have to.
You have to. But you knew what was coming. Like, why is he acting surprised?
And then they fight each other for a bit, but then like they were never gonna kill each other, were they? And then like Bolo is in the meantime. He's coming
Bolo's in the
to
back of
stop
the
it,
crowd,
yeah.
and then that's it, because they're about to start a fight. They don't fight.
Bolo fights a few people coming in.
So, yeah, because Bolo does, doesn't he? He's
They
like,
go
he's
death
doing,
touch.
it's just his quick,
Yeah, the one touch death. Yeah.
yeah.
So he comes in, ends up at the back of the crowd, and then it's like, and then they're like,
They
at
don't
the,
fight,
at the
they're
same
about to
time,
fight,
yeah.
aren't they?
At
They're
the
about
same
to fight.
time, yeah. The boss guy Kobe, he's telling him to kill him, but then he's like, Bolo comes in, he's like, and the one guy says, "Oh, to him is finished," and then Bolo comes in, he's like, "Oh, hang on," turns his attention to him, he's like, "Oh, never mind. The whole thing he's been trying to do the whole movie is just draw that guy out of his shell, so in the
Literally.
place so he can come and fight him." So
Yeah.
it's like, completely forgets them to ever existed. They're gone.
They're pointless
Yeah,
in the film
they're
now.
gone. Then Bolo and him and they agree to have a fight.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, that's a spot
Yeah.
on.
look
Go on,
out,
Bolo.
Bolo's on a mish.
Here we go. Look at this.
Death touch now.
Yep.
I called it.
One punch.
I knew that Chong Li death touch was
How
coming
are you
in.
going to get out of there? You're in a fucking underground cage with loads of security, you bellend. Look at him. Everything he does is one hit, isn't it? And then the look. Paw! 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 That's his style. Like. Finish him.
Now we're finished.
They want to see death.
Yeah. You want to see blood slaughter? Yeah, there he is. Bollo.
Make my student go.
What? What did you just say?
Let my student go.
How the fuck did you understand that?
Don't know.
You must fight in their place. With me.
Yes.
With me, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was his plan. The whole movie, like,
Yeah.
just to fight it.
I told you, didn't I? I told you.
Because at the beginning, didn't he?
I said that's why he's got him as pawns to fight fucking Yolo.
And they have a massive fight. And explain how that fight goes, bro.
Well, they're basically in the cage then, and Bolo's with him, fucking the thing. And you think like, oh, it should be a long ass fight. But they're having a few things. He like kind of slashes Cove on the face at one point. Cove's like, ah.
I know what he'll do. I know exactly
He'll
what
look
he'll
it
do.
down there and be like, no,
Say it! Say it!
Yeah, this-
Matty!
yeah, yeah.
Except they'll have to change it up, won't he? You'd be like, Uncle, Uncle!
Slash his face there.
Yeah.
It's not really back and forth. There's that one funny moment where Cove goes,
Yeah.
look at this.
Whoa, he's through the cage.
Ah, look at his face.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Dancing.
Getting the beat started, bro.
He literally went.
Yes. Look,
Oh,
he's
doing
getting the beat
crowd, yeah.
going.
He's getting the crowd involved. That was like greener about the start.
Why is this happening? Just fight.
We
Look
will,
at Cove.
we will rock you.
It is. So he's a musical conductor as well, bro. Nice to see Bollo. That's what he does in his spare time. I'm a music conductor. Right, yeah! Even now he looks evil. He looks like the bad guy. Yes. Go on, Cole.
Yeah.
It's a really quick fight because he kind of gets in the
Yeah.
corner. He starts elbowing him, right? And you're like, where's this going? He elbows him like 9 times, and all of a sudden Martin Cove's just fucked. And you're like, what? Are you going to end it like that? And then Martin Cove decides to go out with his thing, I got a blade. You're like, oh, what? Like, you know what I mean? Martin Cove got to pull that out any time. But it's just kind of elbows really took him down. Pulls out the blade, goes for fucking Bollo. And then Bollo just basically fucks him up, and he has the opportunity to go and kill him, but he doesn't, does he?
Oh my god.
Bang, 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 bang! What's he doing to him?
Sneaky crease.
What's he up to? Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh my god, don't chuck powder in his eyes, go on.
No, he's got a blade, bro.
Oh, blade instead, yeah, similar thing. Doing the same thing.
Like, he's completely fucked him.
That was pathetic.
Embarrassing. Ah! He snapped the arm like they do in Bloodsport with the leg. The bone.
Yeah. He picks
Fucking-
him up and punches him to finish, but he breaks his arm, obviously, as you said.
Yeah, he breaks, that's
Yeah.
it. He breaks his arm, and like in Bloodsport, when a guy
The
gets
leg
his leg
break,
snapped, the
yeah.
bone comes out, it's the same
The
thing.
arm bone out.
So
arm
again,
bone,
another
yeah.
reference to Bloodsport, why this is the first
Yeah.
draft of Bloodsport. So he beats Cove, but he decides not to kill him. He honours it, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he don't kill him. He does jump on him and like fucking jump on his back, which implicates he broke
Yeah.
his back. But I don't think it shows it. Cove's just all fucked up and that, really, innit? Ah, he's done the face! He's done
He's
the
in
face!
the face,
He's done
yeah.
his face!
That's when he kills him.
That
and he
was a shot from
yeah.
Bloods.
That's when he does the...
Bro,
Yeah.
it's the same thing!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Shake the head, shake the head, shake the head again.
No, he didn't
He
shake
did-
the head.
he did it
No,
in the
they're
middle,
trying to make
yeah.
him less evil. He's still evil. He's still completely evil.
Yeah, I think he's just all fucked up. And then it goes to him just like meditating or training on top, like by
On a beach?
on a beach. And then all of a sudden we're just thinking, hang on. And then just the writing comes
Yeah,
in.
just comes
It's
up.
just like, that was
Doesn't
it, that
mention
was the
anything
end.
else about like
Yeah.
Johnny's character and the rest. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, are you serious?
He did not look happy about that victory.
Whoa!
Sorry. What
What?
happened to Johnny Lawrence in this bit? Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
a sequel.
It is a sequel.
Yeah.
But in a film, that was a weird
I know, where did that writing come from? And then just
Basically,
like,
Bollo is the main character in it. He's in it in the beginning, a little bit throughout, and right at the end. And it's like, so really, it was all about Bollo, even though we're following Johnny and that for the whole film.
yeah, they show all about them, all about their life, what they're up to, why they're doing this fight,
Yeah.
all of that type.
We know fuck all
Yeah.
about Bollo, but
There's about
Bolo's in the
three-
last
yeah,
fight.
Yeah, that was what it was meant to be about.
Yeah.
That, and there's only about. So I reckon they did about 3 scenes with them, 4 scenes, and then they were just like, "Oh right, that's all you can do really." So we're gonna have to fill the gaps about these other 2 characters.
Could it be?
I don't know. Like I'm just speculating.
Well,
like
there
that.
is a sequel to this.
Yeah, so we'll
and
see what happens.
Most of the
at some point,
actors,
yeah.
besides Ponytail Guy, is back in it apparently. So, but yeah, we kind of talked through it. As I said, there'll be a lot of edits on the end because this one is one where we're not going to fucking remember much because there was actually so much going on in this film. In fairness, but
So you said,
would you like to start with this one if you want
Yeah,
to give
sure.
it the DUD or SPUD? You
Yeah,
give it
yeah, I
quick
mean-
notes and you tell them, good sir.
Just to say though, so anyone say the Ponytail guy who kind of annoyed you in
He
this,
was
didn't he?
well,
You
no
got
one
any notes of it?
annoyed me, but
No?
he was the worst character. He
He
didn't
was,
annoy me.
yeah.
He was just the worst character in it. Like
Yeah, for me, like overall, obviously, you know, funny, like, you know, references to Bloodsport, Cobra Kai actors,
yeah, that was
you know,
mad.
things like that just makes it all really funny, and I just think the whole thing was quite funny anyway, and just
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe it's just a personal thing to it because his characters that we love to see, like on, you know, I know a lot of people obviously out there do, but yeah, the whole movie, you know, I don't think I stopped, I got bored at any point or stopped watching, like, so I thought it was like, yeah, SPUD for me all day, like, gotta be,
Yeah.
absolute SPUD, yeah.
Keep it short. Clearly had a fantastic time with it. It was a fucking great film. Clearly a rip of Bloodsport. Doesn't matter. If you do a rip of Bloodsport and you make it great, it's great. It's good. Fantastic film. John, basically, it was a prequel to Cobra Kai. And when you watch this now, you realise this is 100% a prequel to Cobra Kai, even if it wasn't meant to be. And that gives you even more appreciation. I really think I'm going to hunt down a sequel and we're going to do it down the line, bro. This was a fucking good film. It was actually enjoyable. Seeing fucking Bollo was a good guy, even though he's completely sinister in every scene. Didn't work, but it was interesting. So in a sequel, if he's still a good guy, I want to see more Bollo trying to be a good guy while still coming across completely sinister. I love that shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
Anything else I'll put in the edit. I've been Maniacal Mac.
Yeah, and I'm Hibbs.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time, peace out. Whoa, this film so far, how far are we in, bro? Less than 10 minutes? Wow. Bro, wow. Mate, it's so crazy seeing Johnny Lawrence smiling and shit, bro.
Very good. But don't fight back.
Yeah, I love that. Very good.
That's my favourite line.
That is
when
a
he does it,
fantastic
yeah.
line. What? Of course knocked out. You don't need to do that to tell if someone's
He just
knocked
lift his
out.
arm up. You know, he just lift his arm up and see if it
You
drops.
don't need to do that. Like, you know someone's knocked out because they're fucking sleeping, mate.
Kobe Crease, like, yeah.
Kobe Grease. Kobe Grease.
That's his new name now.
Yeah, Kobe Grease, bro. He broke his back, bro.
When he stamps on Jackson's head, he does the...
Yeah, there's a Van Damme.
Yeah. You are next.
Look at the face. This is our good guy, bro. This is our good guy. Thing is, right, she's moaning about all this shit, but if he come back with fucking wads and wads of cash, she'll instantly forgive him.
I just wanted to see if she was going to say, she needs him to come back because she's pregnant.
Mate, pull that one out the bag.
Yeah, so it is definitely Johnny Lawrence's life then, if that was the case.
Yeah, because that would definitely be like Robbie. Oh. Robbie's in the bun, mate. He need to come back. Mate, this is 100% a Cobra Kai prequel. You saw that, didn't
He's so...
This is 100% a prequel to Cobra Kai, bro. That's Crease. That is Crease in every single way, bro.
Maniacal Mac.